time ago.
Hey, what's up, Inquire? Oz, what's up?
Mind be purged, world be saved.
Red? Gang's all here? Yeah, you know, YouTube, I don't know, man. I feel like the YouTube notifications, etc., it's always just like totally random. Who knows? You lost your 50-50 to... Who were you? That's a win! Get those gene cods. I don't think it matters. I don't think YouTube cares. Just fix it random.
I got used to living in
I
mountains
swear, like,
the birds and beasts a long time ago.
there's like no correlation with the quality of your videos or like the amount of effort, the timing. Nothing really matters. Like I think the video I posted recently that did the best, it's at like 80,000 views or something. It was literally like the first day I got Shenhe, and I went to the Abyss and just used Eula. And I was chatting with some people in the like Shenhe mains theory crafting, like the theory crafting Discord. And so like we were just chatting. It was like, you know, we were just chatting like how does Shenhe work with Eula? And so I was like, I was really interested in that team comp because I have a pretty busted Raiden. And so like for me, it made sense to like, I wanted to take Raiden out of my Eula team because using Eula with Raiden is kind of like a waste for me. Like I'm just using her to battery, I'm extending the rotation, I'm either taking Sarah and putting her on and then Raiden does most of the damage anyway, etc, etc, etc. And so I was just like, all right, let me just do like a run of the Abyss and do like how does the team rotation work, etc. And so I just posted it up. It was just like a run of Abyss, and then like it just spiked up and got like 50,000 views in like 5 minutes or some dumb shit. And there's just I didn't edit it at all. I didn't do anything to it. It was it's just random. You know, I stopped even trying to figure out like how this algorithm works, and I'll just post random videos, and sometimes it'll take off, and sometimes it won't. And I don't know who gets the notifications, who doesn't. One thing I do know is I spent a fair amount of time looking at like Yunjin, but I didn't do like a run of Abyss. I'm gonna try. I have done a run where Goro is the healer, but I don't think I've done a run with Yunjin and Yoimiya. So I'm gonna do like that. So I'm gonna start with that just as a warm up. I had a late night, so I'm gonna warm up with a little Abyss run. I am gonna like sabotage my own Abyss run by not using a mono element. At least for the Yoimiya team. Although I guess I could use Bennett. I guess if I use Bennett. Although I need AoE. So why don't we do this? Why don't we do yeah. I actually think I'm gonna do just a quick video. I did like a showcase thing of just like my Diona doing a pretty sizable hit. I think I'm gonna just do a quick like 5-minute just little guide video for Diona. I think there's just a small tweak to Diona's build. You can get a lot more damage out of it. it's just the HP cryo crit. But just to show like how big of a gain that little tweak to it is, even with her bad stats, I think it's huge. I mean, it's like a really sizable gain. I mean, even my kind of half-assed Diona build now that I just whenever I run with Shenhe, it's just like popping a 50k, 60k nuke with Diona with Sackbow, like not even with like a like stringless or anything. It's pretty. It's pretty fun, frankly. It's pretty interesting. This first half, should we just do like Kokomi Taser? I feel like I could just do Raiden or whatever, but I feel like Kokomi Taser is at least. Oh, I took out Official. I can't do Kokomi Taser. I guess I could do Kazuha. I'll do Kazuha Taser team here. Is Beto gonna have enough energy? I guess if I throw in Sarah. What's up, Zane? What's up, nobody?
Flash! Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Allow me! Power of the desert hunt! Covenants of the deep!
This is 18k, man. That's solid. 25k? The resistance dread?
Strike!
Ooh, that missed.
No turning back!
I think the Kokomi hate is going away. I think the Kokomi hate's going away. I think she's like found her spot. She just has like she was doing like 18 with the Sarah buff, which she snapshots. You saw her damage did go down a little bit when she lost Sarah's crit damage. And then the damage went back up to 25 because the dogs lost their electro resistance. Yeah, I think Kokomi, I mean, I know there's that meme-ass comp with like Sukokumon or whatever, but it's like, that's too memey for me. But it's just like, to just use her on field and just have absolutely no risk of dying ever is a bonus, and it's just such an easy team to use. Kokomi Taser is one of my just like, if I want to just like chill with a hangover and clear all the content and never worry about ever dying or dodging, Kokomi Taser is my team. But you can also use Kokomi as the off-shield Hydro application for freeze teams, etc. And it's so much smoother than using Mona. Yeah, if you're still trashing Kokomi, it's like Hakushin Ring on Kokomi can work. I did roll for Jade Cutter for Kazuha, and then that did get me a donut. But the donut's pretty good because I do use her on field. If you don't use her on field, I honestly just say just use Thrilling Tales. It's typically a stronger buff than Hakushin Ring. Doesn't have all of the like requirements that has. I would just say use Thrilling Tales or Prototype Amber. I think Thrilling Tales is just better than even Prototype Amber, but Prototype Amber is better if you plan on using her burst. Hey, what's up, Ollie? So again, this is like we won't be using the this is kind of a bad team for this statistic. I'm probably going to trigger their enrage mode with the Geo hits, which is going to make them jump around a lot and be annoying, but I'm also not really doing much Geo damage. So I'm mostly hurting myself by doing this. I'm abandoning the Abyss buff by using multiple elements. And then again, just enraging them with no benefit because their Geo resistance won't really help me much. But I want to do the 3 Magu Kenkis and use Goro as the healer. Oh, cool. Yeah. I think people are starting to like Kokomi. I think people are starting to see it, and it's like, again, we're getting to the point in the game where everything can be cleared with fucking anybody, so it's like, it doesn't matter if she does less damage. It's like she's more comfortable to play. That's what matters. And she is so insanely comfortable to play. And she feels like her catalyst hits are so smooth to use. She's very smooth to use, in my opinion. Okay.
Charge! Rally!
Unleash! Strike is one! Fire hazard!
This is definitely my new favorite Yoimiya team, by the way.
Obsessive reprise! Wings of darkness! Observe! You're grounded and now!
Everyone on me!
Time for a light show!
So we got a little bit of AoE from Fischl. Those dogs, what are you doing, bro?
By royal
Charge!
flag fly! Observe!
35k though, what's up? What's up, dog? I don't know what he's doing, but alright, let me get... Okay, here we go.
Strike is one! The field is lit!
I think that's probably because the health was like... It was a tick, but the health,
Pull in!
Odds revealed!
Press the advantage!
the health ticks when you're full is like... See how it does like 1,000 there? I think he takes like, yeah, about 1,000. If it bursts up, it's about 1,200.
Follow my lead.
And step. Time for a light show.
You know, struggles a little bit with AoE. I wish I had Beto with like 200 energy recharge. I don't have a good Beto build with like where she can run solo Electro. The other problem with Beto there is like it doesn't help you to do a perfect parry with Beto there because you have to get hit. So if you get hit with Beto, you just take corrosion damage. So Beto would be a good pick, and you could run her solo Electro if you can perfect parry and get the energy. But because doing that fucks her up so bad, it's really annoying that they decided to do that. But what are you gonna do? We can't change that. We can't change it.
Hold the line.
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud. Quiver!
Alright, so we're gonna put the Sarah buff on and snapshot it onto Beto. So yeah, 25k. Beto also snapshots the Kazuha buff. Like, that's not even noticeably slower than like my Raiden hyper carry team. It's like Kokomi Taser is a baller team. Oh, look at that.
Midnight fantastic. The field is lit. The festival.
Oh, I thought I had a shield on. I thought I had a crystallized shield, but I didn't. I forgot to throw official maybe earlier. This is going to be a struggle. I'm going to have to repeat this a couple times because Goro, we're pushing Goro to his limits on the heel for that one.
Fallen leaves, adorn my nights.
Alright, drop the jelly.
Power that ended hot. Billowing surge.
Oh, was that 30? It was freaking a lot. Alright, yeah, easy. Hold Goro's E? You can hold it to aim it, yeah. And then his burst is similar to his skill.
Observe. By royal decree.
Rally!
Strike is one.
There we go. Now we got his shield up. That's much better. Much better. Much better.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Black fly. Observe.
Alright, let me get his heal going if I can. No!
Retreat.
See? Gotta get that energy up on him. I need the heal going. I was trying to funnel a little bit to him. Alright, we're gonna get it. We're not doing anything until we clear this one. If he can solo heal this, he can solo heal almost anything. I think. This is like we have corrosion, we have heavy hits with a full-time AoE damage tick from the cryo there. I could run out of the AoE, but I'm trying to heal through it because it's obviously a time loss to run out of it. So just try to push healer Goro to his limits.
As one with wind and cloud, one with nature.
Eyes on me. Allow me. Turn. Bring refuge.
30k Beto? What is this guy doing? What's he doing over here? Bro.
Into the wind.
That is a lot of damage loss when Beto can't, when she can't bounce both. It's okay, whatever.
Time to go.
Hold the line. Glory to the Shogun.
Yeah, give me. Oh, I try to get that energy. That might help me a little bit. Oh, perfect.
Follow my lead.
Okay, we got his up.
On.
Press the advantage.
Your grand finale. Fire hazard. Oh, that hurt.
Did not dodge a single one. Does C6 Terra buff electro damage from electro carries only, or electro damage in general, like Shenhe? It's in general. So, like, Kazua's absorption damage and his A2, like that 200% multiplier from his plunge, that like little extra bonus damage, you can buff that crit with Sarah.
Allow me. Strike.
One with nature.
To ashes. Billowing surge.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night into the wind.
If there's ever like a C6 Bennett or Chongyun for Electro, Sarah will be fucking crazy.
By royal decree. Strike is one.
I'm gonna have to funnel.
Observe.
Follow my lead. Rally.
There we go.
Shadow Raven. Time for a light show. Here come the fireworks. Flags up. Observe.
Charge.
No! Why am I so bad right now? Oh, come on, Goro. I think what we need is more elemental mastery, obviously.
Flash.
Let's see if we can. See, I got that 10k
As one with wind and cloud.
with what's his name?
Rest and rebuild. Turn. Bring refuge.
A little 10k plunge with Kazuha, just to show that little like stare buff to him. He's got full EM build right now too. He's not doing a lot of damage. He's using like Freedom Storm. He's got like no crit. Oh yeah. Give me that energy. Give me that. Okay. That's something. That's a little bit. That'll help me out.
Flex up! Odd reveal!
Everyone on me!
Your grand finale! Fire hazard!
Okay, heal keeping up. With the crystallize, the defense buff, and the heals, it's enough.
Cool the ship down!
As long as I can actually dodge, which sometimes I can.
Advance!
Okay, now we got his thing back up. Okay, now we'll do like another
Press the
rotation.
advantage!
Flex up!
Oh, perfect timing on that parry.
Time for a light show! One shot!
This is hard mode Genshin.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my...
Quiver! To ashes! Billowing surge!
How is Beto not hitting them both? Come on.
One with nature.
Strike!
My Yoimiya is C1.
Observe!
Midnight Fantasm.
Rally!
Your grand finale! Unleash!
What? Why was it not swapping? Yeah, Thundering Pulse. Thundering Pulse is R1. I don't really refine 5 stars unless it's like a standard banner one and I get multiple copies.
Flash!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Eyes on me!
I forgot to snap stare onto him, whatever. On the beta.
Of the deep.
No big deal. Give me that energy, bro.
Follow my lead.
Blood fly! By royal decree...
Press the advantage. Advance.
Break a leg! Time for a light show!
Okay, a little bit better now. Healing up Yoimiya a little bit. Smoother than before.
Here come the fireworks! Flag fly!
Okay, funnel the Goro for the heals.
As you wish, me.
Everyone on me!
Unleash!
Oh, that perfect parry. That timing.
Fuse is lit!
That's pro gamer shit. So one thing I really like about Yunjin is the like
And step!
Charge!
the timing for Yoimiya to dodge is like not really like it's not really a loss to dodge. It's actually a game to dodge with Yoimiya. It's not a game. It's like less of a loss. Let me put it that way.
Obsessive reprise! Midnight Phantasm!
No, I was waiting for his burst. It's so close. It was going so well. Oh, bummer. You know, so you'd probably end up doing more damage if you use like Toma or even like Shang Ling with insane high energy recharge or something. Because this is Abyss buff, but it's fine. It's fine.
Strike!
I like the overall damage. It's nice.
Clouds high. The birds
Okay, now I gotta remember to do this.
Back at ya! To ashes! Rest and rebuild!
Okay, we got snapshot to Sarah's buff. That's why we were doing 30k for a second there, because that crit damage. That would I hate to spoil leaks, but if the boss drops, it would be 2.5. So next patch, like 5 weeks or whatever. I guess something like that. However long a cycle is, whatever.
By royal decree.
Oh no, come on. Give me the first.
Charge! Press the advantage!
Unleash your grand finale fire hazard.
Alright, crystallize and heals. Keeping up with you, Amiya.
Wings of darkness.
Pull it!
Flex up.
Okay, funnel that to Goro. I'm one particle shy every time. Okay, here we go.
Advance! Rally!
And step. Strike is one. Feels a split.
Oh, I fucked up the timing. I was official. Bad.
Charge! Press the advantage!
Odds reveal by cut and step. Cut your grand finale. Flex up. Observe. Shadow Raven. Fire hazard.
No! Raiden Shogun and Abyss. Yeah, well, imagine they add Senora to the Abyss.
Quiver! One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
I think I missed Sarah's buff there. It's okay.
Covenants of the deep.
I got pushed. It's okay.
One with nature.
Oh, look at that. I even start with Goro's burst this time. That's something.
Observe.
Everyone on me!
By royal time for a light show.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck between them. Dodge the wrong way. I'm not normally this bad, am I?
Flash.
No comment.
Eyes on me.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Allow me. Billowing surge. Let's move up.
I'm curious what the story is going to be there. My guess is like Scaramouche comes back and controls the Shogun or whatever, right? Or has his own, maybe his own copy.
Flash fly.
I don't even need Goro's defense buff.
Charge! Press the...
Odds reveal. Strike is one. And step. Feels a split. Uplifted retreat.
Midnight Venta.
Pull in!
Flags up.
Rally!
Your grand finale. I sum.
Advance!
Alright, little parry. Oh my god, still not enough energy.
I summon thee.
He is so thirsty. I think I have like 240. Oops, did not mean to do that. I think I have like 240 energy recharge on him. I don't know why they keep giving characters energy. Like, they'll just give like 80 cost bursts and they'll generate 2 particles. It's just crazy. It's wild, man.
Strike! One with nature. Clouds hide. The birds call into the wind.
Power that ended hush! Rest and rebuild! Turn! Bring refuge!
Okay.
Observe!
Okay, then we can do that, then we can do that, and then we can do this. I'm gonna get a area, just a little bit more energy.
Midnight
Okay,
Phantasm
let's do this.
Fire Hazard! Here comes the fireworks! Flags up! Unleash!
Charge! Everyone on me!
Unleash! Strike is won! By royal decree!
Alright, this is looking okay. It's Perry. Thank you so much, Giobedo.
Yeah, I can still fight! Rally! Pull it! As you wish.
Break a leg!
Oro's on life support.
Gold Bishop down! Flag slide!
They got Yoimiya? Bro. Yo, what's up, Lick? Yeah, we're using the glass cannon Yoimiya team.
Flash!
One with nature.
I don't know how they got her.
Wind and cloud.
Nobody knows.
Into the wind.
Eyes on me! Allow me!
This game cheats. Cheating ass game, bro. What is he? Come on, guys, get together, bro. Get together.
Strike! The wind knows it.
No, there's no corrosion. The game just hates me, bro. Got her during that swap. Okay.
Advance!
Flags up! Unleash!
Follow my lead.
Okay, so now we can do that. Now we can
Press
do
the
this.
advantage. Charge!
Unleash! Strike is won! A festive reprise! Observe!
Pull it! Midnight Phantasmagoria. Everyone on me!
And step!
Trying to get her shit back up.
No rest for the wicked.
Flag fly! Oz, reveal thyself!
Okay.
Rally!
And step! Your grand finale! Time for a light show!
That guy's out of commission, huh?
Observe!
I only try to drop my rotations and just try to like use her a little bit more defensively. I'll even drop you, I mean, a little early. It's okay, no big deal. Okay, got his up.
By royal decree!
Boom,
Press the advantage!
Flags up!
boom.
Strike is won! Fire hazard!
Oh no, give me that crystal shield, thank you.
Gotta watch it. Here comes the fireworks!
Come on! Fall in!
Oz reveal! Unleash!
Rally!
Break a leg! The fuse is lit!
A little bit of healing. It's enough.
Midnight Phantasm.
We got 15 seconds, easy. I'm gonna actually get their burst up if I can. Boom. Yeah, she got like a nice like rubber band kind of plunking sound on her bow, doesn't it? Look, if Goro can solo heal that, okay. Now he's on life support from that, but that's okay, bro. That's okay, bro. Oh wait, what were the things? I didn't even look. I'm literally just clicking them. I'd love a burst will refill my HP. Okay, maybe we need this. Maybe we need that. That'll make up for me doing a really bad job dodging. Okay.
Flash! Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Wind strike. To ashes. Quiver. No turning back.
Rest and rebuild!
Oh man, Sarah, fucking popping off, Sarah. Damn.
Strike!
Good.
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature. Quiver! Eyes on me!
Hold the line!
Glory to the Shogun!
Covenant of the Deep!
Okay, how are we looking here? Like no bursts. Not my favorite thing to start with.
Unleash!
Yeah, that's okay. We got that.
By royalty,
Charge! Press the...
your grand finale! Time for a light show!
This shit is gonna start pretty soon. I hate a lot of dodging, but that's actually a reason why Yunjin is so great because I can like keep moving and it's actually not really penalizing me a ton.
Go bishop down! And step!
I'm gonna get Goro's heals up if I can.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Surrender is not an option!
No, Goro! That shit. It hurts. If you have a Geo construct, by the way, you can stand on it and you won't die. So if you have Zhongli, that is a definite Zhongli check a little bit. You can also use Geo main characters rocks. You can use Albedo's flower, but his flower tends to drop you randomly. So, you know, something to consider.
Strike! Into the wind. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. One with nature. Back at ya! To ashes! Flash! Storm the front!
Rest and rebuild! Billowing surge!
Well, don't click that spam link.
Into the wind. Strike!
Allow me!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind. Quiver! Eyes on me! No turning back!
Covenant of the Deep!
Can you imagine, like, clicking one of those? You'd be like, oh, I want to see what that is.
Observe! By By royal decree,
Everyone on me!
break a leg! Fire hazard!
Probably should just like healed up Goro a little bit. I need to like focus this big guy down, but I can't auto aim on him.
Here come the fireworks! Flags up! And step!
Charge!
Goro, my man, need you to heal up.
Observe!
Okay, here we go.
Odds reveal!
Surrender is not an option! Press the...
Strike is won! The fuse is lit!
So far, looking okay.
Wings of darkness! Come!
Advance!
Flag fly!
Rally! For...
How did he? God, does he not have iframes? What the fuck, man? Come on, bro. Give me this. Just, I need you to give me this.
The wind knows it. Clouds high. The birds come. One with nature.
Power that ended hot! Glory to the Shogun! Hold the line! Billowing surge!
Alright, get closer. How's that not hitting him? Okay, here we go.
Quiver!
The wind knows it. Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind.
Strike! Eyes on me! No turning back! Covenant of the deep!
The wind knows it.
Quiver! Back off! Allow me!
Bro, die. Dude's sitting on no HP. Oh, shit, wrong thing. I need to get the HP heal. Ah, of course. Forgot to pick this one. Okay.
Back at ya!
One with wind and cloud.
Rest and rebuild! Power that ended hot! Glory to the Shogun! Billowing surge! Flash!
Hey, what's up, Moon?
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call into the wind.
Allow me! Quiver! Storm the front! I never use... Turret, bring refuge!
Okay. Round 4, 5 on this one. This one just seems like a little bit easier than the Mago Kinki one. We'll see.
Flag fly! And step!
Thought I'd start with corrosion just to make it hard on purpose.
Press the advantage!
Your grand finale! Fire hazard!
Trying to keep him stunned with overload if I can. It's actually really nice. Somehow that one got out. No big deal.
Flag fly! Observe! Odds revealed!
Ow! I swapped out and Goro, homeboy, dying. I feel like Goro might have literally the shortest invince, like, iframes on his shit. It's like always fucking dying. Just as I'm swapping out.
The wind knows it. Fallen leaves, adorn my nights, one with nature.
Yo, official banner, she's dead. Tamiyo, she's dead. I don't know. No one knows why.
Power that ended high shot. Hold the line. Billowing surge. Strike. No turning back.
Into the wind. Clouds high, the birds call.
Yeah, but so official is in Honkai, right?
To ashes. Covenant of the deep.
Somehow she's in Honkai, and he's got lines in there, and he's rerunning there, right? I don't think it's that. I think what it is she's gonna run with. I think they're gonna run her with like I think they're gonna do like they did a Geo patch. I think we got another Electro patch coming. I think we're gonna have like Raiden and and Fischl and Sarah. I think we're gonna get them all in a clump. We go back to Inazuma probably. That's my guess.
And steps.
Okay, not starting with corrosion, a definite benefit.
By royalty. Rally. Strike is one. The field is lit. Good bishop down.
Charge!
Black fly. Observe. Odds revealed by. This script needs a.
Press the advantage!
Observe. Your grand finale. Fire hazard.
So much dodging.
Flags up.
Oh, she's gonna die.
All forces!
And he's gonna die. Goro, my man. Kazuha? I have a feeling they're gonna run Kazuha with Ayaka with Mist Splitter. I feel like that makes sense to me. That seems to be like Mist Splitter is like his C6 fastest slot weapon.
One with nature. As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
Oh, homie.
Eyes on me. Storm the front. Hold the line. Torrent, bring refuge.
My Jean build? My Jean's actually using 2-piece Glad, 2-piece Shimenawa. This is too annoying. That shit when they teleport back is just too fucking annoying. Ugh, God. 2-piece. The reason I do that is because I run a hybrid build on Jean, and I could run like 2-piece Glad, 2-piece Bloodstain, which I was running, but I ended up getting better Shimenawa pieces.
Quiver.
One with nature.
Okay, at least they're grouped.
Clouds high. The birds
Power that ended high. Flash. Glory to the Shogun. Allow me. Billowing surge.
I like how sometimes when they spawn, Beto can hit them both, but sometimes they can't. It's just that complete random. The game decides that like it's too far.
into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Rest and revamp. To the bitter end. Quiver.
Okay, sweet. We don't need her.
Covenant of the deep.
You don't get the point of husbands and wives. I don't know. You like just like in general, why people? I think people just like characters, and I think that's just the nomenclature. You know what I mean? I don't think it's like literally like people deluding themselves, right? I'm gonna restart that. That's too slow. I think people just like, you know how like people used to put up like posters of like Britney Spears and shit. I think being a Sim 4 character, I think is the same as saying it's like their waifu or whatever. I think it's the same thing. I don't think it's that different.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
That's how I take it. Anyway, which I think is fine. It's fine to like characters.
No turning back! To ashes! Allow me! Torrent, bring refuge!
One with nature.
Quiver!
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my nights into the wind.
Hold the line! Strike! I've still got some kick. Eyes on me! Storm the front! Billowing surge!
Who you simping for? Yoimiya? Kazuha? I do not have Xiao. I don't think I like Xiao as a character, so I don't get him. I'm not getting him. That's just my taste.
By royal
Advance! Everyone!
break a leg! Unleash! Time for a light show! Uplifted retreat! Observe!
I can still fight!
Goro, how are you so low, bro? I swear to God, that thing hits me.
Reveal.
Oh, every fucking time, Goro, my man, cannot stay up. Ah, bro.
Quiver!
And no, of course, don't hit me, bro. Just don't hit me,
One
of
with
course.
wind and cloud. Into the wind.
No turning back! Power that ended hunt! Covenants of the deep!
Though my point of this one is I'm trying to push the limits of healer Goro. So I actually am using Goro as a healer, and this is like this is probably the like most healer dependent abyss we've had in a really long time. So I'm like, if you can heal here, I feel like I can pretty much use them anywhere, I think.
To ashes! Allow me! Torrent, bring refuge!
The next abyss is looking pretty good for this team, this Goro. The next abyss looks like it's gonna have like a Primo Geovishap, some Ruin Guards, like nothing that's gonna hit nearly as hard as Corrosion and those Mago Kinkis. My Goro is set with 2-piece Husk and 2-piece Emblem. The Maiden set might give more. I should try it out. It's pretty similar. So losing its defense, there's a balance, right? The defense will boost his healing, which will boost the healing percent, but also if you then lower his defense too much, then boosting it with more healing percent doesn't help. So it's like, I got a balance here where I have mostly defense. I have him on the Husk set, ER defense healing bonus, and I feel like that's a pretty decent bonus. I have tried Maiden on him, and then it just roughly worked out to be the same. So then just giving up defense made him less durable, which made him die even more, and then he does slightly more damage, let's be honest, not like a ton of damage. But, yeah.
If we've got nothing else to do.
Can you build Chinchu as a healer? Of course, you can. The problem with Chinchu, though, is that he's only going to heal your on-field carry, and the timing when his swords the heal happens when his burst is over, and also if you have a skill, right? But, like, if you use his burst while his skill's up, it just resets the swords, and they're not hitting when you get hit. It's like, I find using him as a healer is very dubious, unless you're using, like, Hu Tao, right?
Observe.
Boom.
Advance! Rally!
Strike is one. Fire hazard. Here come the fireworks. And step.
Pull in!
By royal decree.
I absolutely hate this floor thing. It's so fucking annoying.
Press the Midnight Fantastic.
Grand finale. On, reveal thyself.
Rally!
Flags up. Unleash. Strike is one.
Please die. Please die. Please die. Please die.
Gold bishop down. Flags fly. And step.
As you wish. Charge!
Fuse a split.
Looking okay here.
Script needs a rewrite. Flags up. Observe.
Press the advantage! Pull it!
Break a leg. By royal decree. Time for a light show.
10 seconds is looking a little bit. That's okay. We're just trying to have the heals. Can he heal? That's the goal here.
Here come the fireworks.
We're gonna be a little bit shy on the timing. That's fine. We're close enough. So we could have obviously done it. It's doable.
Hold your breath and now. Fire hazard.
Okay. So if I had played a little bit better, I would have had it. Okay, but we healed. Everyone was alive at the end. All right, healer Goro. It's viable. I think I might bump him up to. Might bump him up to 90, frankly. He's at 80 right now, unascended. He'd probably get another like 10% healing if I bump him up to 90. Even if I just ascend him. What does defense go to? Oh yeah, it's 30. If I get him up to 90, we'd be doing like 10% more heals probably. Ayaka Kazuha Kokomi Rosaria is solid. That's a solid team. It's my level 20 razors. He's there for the wish. He's there for the wish. Ayaka Kazuha Kokomi Rosaria. Yeah, you could use Barbara in the meantime, but the Hydra application is obviously the issue with Barbara. But you could try to use Kazuha. So if what you do is apply Hydro with Barbara and then swirl and infuse Hydro into Kazuha, that can help with your Hydro application. We can try that team out. Should we try it out? Rosaria. Yeah, Moon, that team is good. Your challenge there will be a couple things. So one is Beto's energy will be hard to keep up. Two is Mona. The heals on Mona. Mona, I would say you would need to make her the healer. You don't have a healer on that team, but you can make Prototype Amber and put Mona on Prototype Amber. So actually, in your team, Drifty, like a really good alternative until you have Kokomi is actually going to be Mona with Prototype Amber, which I was going to say. It's good timing. So either Barbara if you actually need heals, or Prototype Amber Mona. Very good alternative to Kokomi. Even if you have Kokomi, typically speaking, because of Mona's buff, if you're using Ayaka, at least especially, the Omen buff is going to be more damage than Kokomi, but Kokomi is better hydro application and like a little bit more comfy on the heals. Oh, sorry, then you're fucked. Yeah, sorry. All right, well, we were gonna do. I suck with Ayaka a little bit, but we could try that out. So, like, what's the Ayaka, Kazuha, Rosaria, Kokomi? I'm gonna keep. So I'm not gonna change my Kokomi build, but typically speaking, in this team with Kokomi, you're not using your own field, so you may as well go Tenacity of the Millilith and Thrilling Tales Kokomi. It's the best build for her in this team. I have on the Clam set and her Donut, so she's providing less team support than she would if you built her in the, I would say, the correct way for this team. But we'll just use it as is because I don't want to change all my shit around. On this team, why don't we just go we'll just go ape shit on this team. We're doing a revenge round on them with Goro Healer. Goro Healer, the revenge round.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Hold the line. Lights out. You can't run. Sakura swirl. Billowy surge.
Into the wind.
Judgment.
The wind knows me.
You can't run. Shiver.
Alright, I'm going to keep them locked down.
My apologies. Embrace the ice.
Solid team. You can refine. Again, I'm not very good with Ayaka. You could do it better, but it seemed pretty smooth. Kazuha in the future. I think Kazuha is solid in like every respect. He's a decent DPS in my opinion. Yeah.
We'll have order. Charge! Press the come into being. Moments of birth.
Alright, this should be fast. Fucking 100k. What's up, dude?
Let's roll. Order guide.
Get owned.
Gather. Pull in.
It's so much easier. This is capitalizing on the Abyss buff, which is like 100 elemental bonus or some shit. It's so busted. They went a little overboard on the Shenhe team buffs on this one. Double Crown Kazuha main. Yeah, he gains less on his talent levels. I mean, crown him if you love him. But if you build him full elemental mastery, the gain on his talent levels is obviously much less significant than if you built him as like a hybrid or a DPS, right?
Take flight. One with nature. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Allow me. My apologies. Lights out. Covenant of the deep.
Did I miss the jelly reset? I did.
Take flight.
Okay, we'll drop it now.
Sakura swirl. Judgment.
How do I consider a hybrid build? I prefer a hybrid build because I run him with Jean, who does Animo Shred. So I like having like high Animo damage, and it works out to be probably like a wash for the teams I run, but because I run 2 Animo and he's not going to be, he won't buff and shred Animo damage, so having him as a hybrid having him as a hybrid helps my Gene Kazuha team more. When I say hybrid, I don't mean physical. I mean the difference between crit build and fully EM build. And I have T2, so I lose a little bit less on that elemental mastery. I run him like 600 elemental mastery with like 60 something crit, 120 crit damage. So it's like a mix of like crit build and elemental mastery build. Ganyu, I don't know. I might pull Ganyu up to 50-50 and see. I have 50-50 right now, and I might give her, maybe I'll give her a 50-50 or something. Yeah, I consider it to be a crit EM hybrid.
Solidify! Everyone on me!
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
It's showtime! Attaboy!
This grouping is not the best. It's no big deal.
Let's roll!
That Ushi, holy fuck. God. Anybody have that issue with Ushi where he just whiffs it? Just whiffs? That happens to me a lot with him. Alright, really do a better job funneling. That guy frozen in midair.
The birds call!
Judgment! Shiver! Whirling snow! Billowing surge! You can't run!
Alright, full battery for Ayaka.
One with nature!
Judgment! Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
That hurts!
Yeah, sometimes a full DPS build is pretty good. That's Jade Sphere on Rosaria.
Gather!
Burst forth! Moment of birth!
Rally! Who
This is
wants
a little bit better here. Lost my Zhongli shield. It's okay.
Solidify! This is order!
Witness my great undertaking!
Live! Everyone on me!
That's alright.
It's showtime! Let's roll!
116 Uchi. What's up, homie? The more money you spend, the more you make. That's like investing 101, bro. So spend all that money on Genshin, you'll make money. That's what I heard. That was on Forbes. That's right. You gotta spend money to make money, bro.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
You can't run! Punishment! My apologies! Hold the line!
Into the wind!
Judgment! Embrace the ice! Take flight!
The wind knows me. Clouds high, the birds call! One with nature!
Lights out! Whirling snow!
That dog, look at that dog. Is he broken? Like, what? The AI on this fucking game sometimes, man. Alright, let me group them up. Can you even attempt to get near each other? Oh my gosh. Alright, we're getting there.
Torrent, bring refuge! Punishment! Sakura swirl!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! Into the wind!
Judgment!
One with nature!
have order. Rally! Coming to be. Feel this ancient power. Who wants some of this? Bam!
That dog is going away forever.
Attaboy! Charge! Order guide you.
Lock him down.
Press the advantage! Witness my great undertaking! Oh, coming through! Let's roll!
Yo, my Ito is pretty broken though. My Ito's pretty broken. Y'all seen my Ito build? Look at that Ito build, bro. That doesn't even have the husk bonus. That doesn't even have the husk bonus. Let's see what it is with the husk bonus. I need to level up the Homa for Zhongli. I'm sitting on a level 1 Homa right here. Just sitting here waiting for weapon fucking crystals. What are we at now? 2,500 defense? Which is less than you'd have with Wipe Line, but 2,500 defense. 91, 204. You'd say this energy recharge is a little bit low, but he's C2, so you don't need it. He's broken. I didn't even fucking try to build him, and just pieces like this kept dropping. Just, the game knows you need like, the game will just be like, you don't get good rolls on attack. I have no good energy recharge or attack. I've spent so much resin on this domain. I have so much resin on this domain, and this is the only salvageable sands I have from it, and none of them are even good. Meanwhile, fucking Ito drops, and like 2 days later, I get this fucking piece. With over 50 crit value on it, plus flat defense and energy recharge. It's like literally the best fucking. Oh my god, it's actually frustrating. It's actually frustrating. Like, it's actually annoying to me because I don't even like. It's not that I don't not like Ito. I just like I was gonna skip Ito. I wanted Goro. If Goro C4 had come before Ito, I wouldn't have even rolled for Ito. But like, it just is. It's just the game was like, you must get Ito and you must build him. That's what they said. Pretty much. They're changing her? Like, her what? Her costume? There's been a lot of weird rumors that, like... So, I know they're changing some costumes on the Chinese server for some censorship laws. Okay. And then, one, I gotta say, I like the new costumes, which is... I know not the point about censorship, etc. But, because I like the new Jean and Rosaria outfits, you know, it's hard for me to get outraged about it. But then I've seen all these posts that are they're fake, and it's like, it'll be like Zhongli, but they'll put a turtleneck on him to cover up that skin or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, it's a little bit trolly, I think. So it's hard to know, like, what's real, what's not. Right? What's real, what's not in some of the, like, censorship stuff. So... Should we do for like should we do a Shanghai team quick? So we could try that same team with like Shanghai in it. Or we could try, what would be a different Shanghai team? Like a Chongyun Shanghai team? Should we try like a Should we try something weird like this? Should we try something a little bit weird? Should we try like Chongus? I assume my Chongus is level 50. No one judged my Chongus. Okay. We'll definitely need Kokomi because he's definitely 100% gonna die like 8 times. In this team, she's just like what goes in this team. I feel like it's pretty nice to just skip ahead on that. This is like my skip ahead team. This goes very fast. It's very nice, very comfy. We could do some co-op. You want to do some co-op? We can co-op a little bit. If people want to try out some characters with like Shenhe and Yunjin, my Yunjin and Shenhe are built. So if you haven't built them, we can try out some of your characters with them. Okay, so why don't we start with that?
Do your master's bidding.
The wind knows me.
As one with wind and cloud. Forth, my blade. Spirit blade. Attack!
Allow me.
Unleash!
One with nature.
Covenants of the deep.
From whence you came. Forth, my blade.
The wind knows
So far, not taking any damage.
Adorn my night.
Oh shit.
Swift and merciful.
Manifest! Cryo incarnate!
There we go. That had to happen eventually.
Submit for judgment.
Unleash!
one with nature.
Hold the line.
Obey!
As one with wind and cloud. From whence you came.
Manifest! By ordinance divine! Obey!
I'm kind of enjoying Shenhe, but she does feel like a tiny bit undertuned compared to Kazuha, considering how like limited she is.
Advance! Burst forth! Moment of birth! Rally! It's showtime! Attaboy!
Get in my bubble, homie.
Charge! I will have order. Gather! Coming to be! Everyone on me! Odin coming through! Let's roll!
Yeah, Kazuha's a little bit busted. I would say the benefit of her is she'll do a little bit more damage than Kazuha, maybe against bosses and stuff.
Unleash!
Into the wind.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
Allow me.
Manifest! Obey!
Spirit blade.
Wind strider.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Manifest! Cryo incarnate!
She does have like a really long burst, which is nice.
Obey!
Rest and reap.
Submit for judgment.
I mean, my level 50 Chongyun is doing decent damage. Yeah, I think like Hu Tao's strongest team is probably... What's up? Hu Tao's strongest team damage-wise is probably Hu Tao, C6, Elegy, Amber, Shinchu, right, and Kazuha, C2 is like strongest team. Toma would be a comfier choice than Amber. I would say that I would actually pick C4 Yanfei over Toma because she can hold prototype Amber for corrosion and stuff and keep the rest of your team alive. I would say, yeah, frankly, Toma seems completely obsolete with Yanfei in the game. She can apply the power that he can. Obviously, I have a video about it. If you haven't seen it, you can go check it out. Any teams
Don't underestimate.
There is
the
a team that I'm speculating that could be good. So let's say you didn't want to build Shangling, or you wanted more durability over damage. I think an Elemental Mastery build with Toma, with an Electro main carry, could work. Also with Yoimiya, he's a decent fit for Yoimiya, adding Pyro Resonance, a little bit of AoE damage, and also if you're using like prototype, or not prototype, sorry, 4-piece Archaic Petra on Yunjin, that would be a decent reason to use him with Yoimiya. But I think, like, I might build him as a full Elemental Mastery build with Contain, Cross Spear, and use him with Ye, main DPS Ye, so that she's applying Electro, and he is overloading on top of it.
Gather! Fall it! Burst forth! Witness my great undertaking! Bam! Order guide you! Stabilize! Advance! Let's roll!
And no energy on this fight. Alright, let me reset that. Why are they doing that? Why are they walking like that? Jesus.
Rally! Bam! It's showtime! I will have order.
Oh, I think I heard that. Yoimiya and Toma's Japanese voice actors are married. I think I heard that. So that's why you gotta pair them together. I wish he did a little bit more damage. If he did decent damage, even if he did less damage than Shangling, that'd be worth it. Toma's gonna be a liability, but we got new enemies coming. Spoiler: new enemies coming that if you hit a shield, they'll take
the same as
they'll heal up, or they'll use a shield or some shit like that. They're kind of really, by releasing Zhongli and Toma, and then also penalizing you by using a shield, by adding corrosion and enemies that buff themselves when you are using a shield. It's really interesting to me. I'm like, what is the point then of using a shield when we have so many good healers? Like, just use Kokomi then. I would just say use Kokomi. I mean, the interruption resistance is great, but just like, you can use Beidou then. Use Beidou and Fischl and Kokomi and you're solid. I don't know, man. I don't understand the design choice to completely nerf shields when you make shield characters, but I don't know, man. That makes me say don't roll on Zhongli. Zhongli is not that useful unless you're using Ito, in my opinion. My opinion on Zhongli is don't use them unless you're using Ito and like Goro can heal for when like corrosion is there. I otherwise think they've successfully completely made Zhongli obsolete, and I don't understand why they did that, but they did. So I would say don't roll on Zhongli. I think he's pretty bad now. He's still good at doing content, but like his value is gone, right? His value over just using a healer is gone, right? So I don't know. Right, when we have healers and so many people who can burst, like you could just use Bennett. You can use Bennett, and instead of Zhongli, just use Bennett with Ito, and Ito doesn't get staggered in his burst anyway. Same with Raiden. Like, you don't need Zhongli because, like, the heals can keep up, and they don't get staggered. Eula, Raiden, Ito, right? Even Kokomi, like, you don't need the shield anymore. Like, I don't understand why they did that. They basically made him useless in that sense.
Into the wind.
One with my blade.
Clouds high. The birds call.
By ordinance divine, manifest.
Forth my blade. From whence you came.
Hold the line.
Obey.
One with nature.
Submit for judgment.
Unleash.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night. The wind knows me.
Do your master's bidding. Manifest.
Swift and merciful. From whence you came.
Billowing surge!
Unleash!
Allow me!
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Into the wind. Clouds high. The birds come.
By ordinance divine!
Swift and merciful. Spirit blade.
I'm just fucking up the timing. I'm trying to reset the. I don't really use like Kokomi in this role.
Revamp!
Obey!
So if you see me use it and it seems pointless, what I was trying to do is just reset the jellyfish. But sometimes I'm because. So what you would normally do with Kokomi in a freeze team is drop her jellyfish, freeze, cycle through characters, and then just burst and swap her out to recycle the jellyfish. I'm sometimes missing that, and so the jellyfish is already expired. But I'm not looking for the jellyfish because again, I'm not like. I don't really use freeze teams a ton, but that's the reason. So what you would normally do with Kokomi in that team is just burst to reset the jellyfish timer. Yeah. So I'm sorry, it looked like I was just doing a dumbass thing like that. But also, when you do burst, she does also do an AoE
Best flavor in the world.
Hydra
The
application.
Sweet,
So even if her jellyfish is not on the ground, she can still freeze the enemies nearby with a strong Hydra application. Like when she bursts, she'll apply pyro, or not pyro, Hydra when she bursts. So that's typically, yeah. So Kokomi's only field time is just to burst to reset jellyfish, essentially, on a freeze team. Which is why you just run Tenacity to Millilith and just have 100% jellyfish uptime.
Stabilize. Advance. Press the advantage. Who wants some of this? Let's roll.
I see your power. Solidify. Order guide you.
Live! Feel this ancient power.
Charge! Everyone! It's showtime! Let's roll!
That would be sweet if Bennett could infuse Kokomi with Pyro. That'd be sweet. I love C6 Bennett. So that was a Shenhe team. So like an interesting thing about Shenhe is that she can essentially run a cryo team. I would say like the benefit if you don't like Ganyu or Ayaka, the benefit of Shenhe is that she can run essentially a non-main carry cryo team. Right? You could just run like Shenhe, Chongyun, Diona, and Kokomi, and it works. I've run a team that was like Shenhe, Kazuha, Diona, right? I think it was. And like you don't necessarily need it. You don't necessarily need a strong carry cryo DPS, which I think is the interesting benefit of Shenhe. But alright, let's run we can do a little bit of co-op now. You wanna run some co-op bosses? If you wanna try out like your Shenhe, or sorry, like your cryo characters with Shenhe or whatever. I'm either gonna use depending on what people like want. This by the way is a team that I've been liking, although I have Kokomi on this team for just friendship. Swapping Mona in for this spot, and Diona is the healer. Diona nukes are pretty fun. This is my Diona build, by the way. Remember she'll have like 50%, she'll have like 50% give or take crit rate with Cryo Resonance. And then also with Rosaria, if we throw Rosaria on the team, it's even better. If you want to join for co-op, my user ID is at the bottom. Oh shit, it's oh no! Oh no, it's Cryo! It's Cryo now! That's okay. Cryo's the last phase, it's fine. It's fine. would Venti, Chi-Chi, or Barbara be okay? For yeah, I mean you can infuse Venti's burst with cryo. Although you'd want to build him a little bit of crit stats then. Chi-Chi, she ticks every 2 seconds. She might trigger enough quills for it to make it worth it. I think Diana is a little bit of a better user with Shenhe, but it's fine. Barbara is budget Kokomi. You can apply Hydra with Barbara around you. You just gotta be close. So Barbara works actually kind of okay with Ayaka because Ayaka is gonna be kind of close anyway. You can just kind of bump up against them. But you know, Kokomi is a definite, very major upgrade to Barbara for sure. But Barbara can heal and hold Thrilling Tales and apply Hydro. But instead of like
Mind
infusing your
be purged,
anima with
world be saved.
what I would recommend, you can get more damage using Shenhe if you apply Cryo, then swirl and infuse Cryo, and then drop Kokomi's Jellyfish. That's better damage than what you'd probably have to do with Barbara, which is apply Hydro and then swirl and infuse Hydro, which then won't get them Shenhe quills. World level 7. That's okay. You wanna? Hey, shush. Do you wanna host? I can join your game, and then we can have Drifty join your game too if you want. I want people to try out Shenhe and see if they're interested. Also, Yunjin. Oh, never mind. We're a little bit slow. Well, we can always kick Drift. I don't know if Drift is still in this stream. Can you share your UID?
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Okay, I'll share it with him. My chat is like a little bit slow. I saw it pop up on my screen, but it's not in the chat window yet. There it is.
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive.
1127.
I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and
297.
beasts a long time ago.
I wish you could just like pull people into co-op. It's all good. Oh, I should have asked. I'm on North America. I hope you're on North America. I was a little bit wondering, should I make a Chinese account, Asian account, or whatever? But I don't know. If I did that, would I now have the old outfits? Give me the toes of children. Okay. I'll be right back. Drift should be joining your game. Shh. I'll be right back. Give me like a minute.
Everyone can hear your voice. Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Gosh, all I can think about is Felix.
Okay, I am back. Look at your talents. Did you triple crown Barbara? Oops. Says your information's hidden. Oh, it's all good.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange walk.
It might take a sec to... Yeah, it just takes... I've seen this happen before. It takes a minute to load up. The game has to catch up. I really like her animations, actually.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange
I guess I can show you my Shenhe build. So 3784 attack, which is could be higher, but I like having a little bit of crit. It feels psychologically good. This is usually enough energy recharge for triple cry, which is what I usually run, at least 3.
Take your true
If I use
form.
her skill, I get the buff from her weapon, which after 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oops. Should be. Oh my god. There. Almost 4,000. Almost 4,000 attack. So 2-piece Glad, 2-piece Shimenawa. Just a straight attack build. So she built mostly as a buffer, a little bit of crit. So why don't we try... Do you want to run a couple tests? So why don't we try first drift your Ayaka on... we might kill it, but let's try the Primo Geovishap, and then we'll have to reset our burst. We'll do the Pyro one is a little bit less annoying. We'll go to the Pyro Regicide if you want to try your burst first. Hopefully it doesn't kill it all in one hit. And then we'll activate Shenhe's buff and then see the difference. Does that sound good? Just to get like a sense of what Shenhe does. A little bit. I'm sure you've seen videos, but we'll just compare my Shenhe at least. And Barbara will be perfect. Drop the shield. Let's do this Pyro Regicide. Oh yeah, Drift is not in. I gotta remember to put it in the chat because Drift is not in the stream anymore. Or are you, Drift?
Manifest! Obey!
Alright, we'll try both. And my China is C2. So there's a little bit of what's up, Jen? We're just trying out some Shenhe buffs on different characters. So we got 15% cryo damage, and then 6 seconds longer. This is actually an insanely long burst now. So it already lasts 12 seconds. So it's now has 18 seconds uptime out of 20 seconds if you can burst on cooldown, which is pretty wild, actually. It lasts a really, really long time. 6 seconds is a long addition. Dude. Well, hey, cool. So, I mean, I love just putting on just random background noise myself. So hopefully, just pop me on while you clean the living room or whatever. I'll start typing text. I don't know who's in the stream and who's not. What are we doing at Tick? So 85 crits and 4,000 something. Okay, I'm gonna pop it in the chat just so I can remember. What's up, little Thomas? Oh, okay, you're on the stream. Okay, cool. Alright. Alright, Chongyun, you want to burst? Alright, why don't we reset it? Sweet. Okay. So it was 8,400 for Ayaka. I'm trying to track down Chongyun. Wait, did we lose? TC, did this connect? Okay, I guess we try Ayaka with Shenhe then? We try Ayaka with Shenhe because I think they disconnected. Don't ask me about math questions. I don't know fuck shit about math. Alright.
Manifest!
Hey, look who's back. I thought they were back, maybe they're not. Alright, let's roll, do Ayaka. Is your burst up? It's not on my screen, but...
I'll protect us. Cryo incarnate! Obey! Sakura swirl! Manifest!
20k? 10k? It's a pretty big game. So it crit for 8,400, and then it ended up going up to for 5 stacks to 19 something. And then I didn't see what the non-quill buffs were, but it was like 10 or something. It's pretty good. Pretty sizable buff. Yeah. Oh yeah, and if you're attacking, then you'll use some of the quills. What is that? Is that a typo, or do you have like a shit ton of like condensed resin too, or like fragile resin? Pretty good.
My apologies.
That's a pretty decent gain. So that without the quills is pretty similar to probably to like Kazuha. Once I actually level this up to 90, which I've been lazy to do, we'll be at roughly 1,000, but I have 923 on him now. One good thing about Shenhe over like Kazuha is like
Brace yourself.
like there's no requirement to getting the elemental application on. We can try. My guess is it will be probably because of Freedom Sword. We'll probably get slightly higher when 4-piece Iridescent is active. So we gotta remember that the buffs. So one of the benefits of like Shenhe is just how long the buffs last. So remember that Kazuha's buffs last 8 seconds. 8 seconds for this, and the 4-piece Iridescent Venerer set is 10 seconds. And the 10 seconds starts when he swirls, but it doesn't trigger off field. So while he's swirling with his burst, you can keep reapplying his buff. So you have to make sure you're swirling, which isn't the same as absorbing cryo. And he's not triggering the 4-piece Iridescent buff off field. So Shenhe's buffs will be in the long term more consistent, but for Ayaka's burst, I think we'll end up getting more with Kazuha, I'd say. I think Kazuha will buff slightly more outside of the quill damage. The quill damage will be higher, but it's only 5 hits, and then I can refresh it, right, because I have C1. But I think Kazuha will buff more. But let's reset it, and then let me get my burst up, and then we can reset it and try it again with Kazuha.
Manifest.
Okay. Forgot I'm using Kazuha anyway. Doesn't really matter. Kazuha, I don't think I'll need his burst. I can just swirl. Right, and you're gonna actually see a little bit how it can be a pain, especially so while swirling and absorbing is not the same. If you have cryo absorption, it will apply cryo, which then will allow him to swirl it, which will then allow him to buff. That's good, but because cryo is the bottom tier of his absorption priority, I'm not going to be able to infuse his burst on the Pyro Regisvine with cryo unless we like kill the thing like we knock the thing down first. So there are actually reasons why Kazuha is more finicky to use. 4-piece Iridescent Venerer on Kazuha is a must in my opinion. Unless you're like main DPSing him, then I've actually run him with like 4-piece Shimanawa. which is fine. You know, or you can run with 2-piece Viridescent, 2-piece Glad, or whatever is also fine. Yeah. No, we're gonna just see the numbers here. Because again, Ayaka is actually... This is actually a reason why Ayaka and Shenhe are a little bit superfluous, actually. Because Kazuha can very easily buff all of Ayaka's burst, it makes Shenhe's value with Ayaka actually kind of low. Because you can pretty easily do it. If you're doing sustained cryo damage, Shenhe gains a little bit more value because the uptimes on her buff are higher. So it's a kind of interesting thing where it's like actually Ayaka is really good with Shenhe, but actually Kazuha is also very good with Shenhe, with Ayaka. Yeah, this isn't not my normal build with Kazuha is this. I'll show you my normal build is this. So my normal Kazuha build is 556,
A blade embraces
68,
its duty,
135.
as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
This is my normal, and I still run 4-piece Viridescent. It's a hybrid DPS build. My support build, it's this, and again, I'll get closer to 1,000 when I level up the weapon. I'll gain a little bit of elemental mastery. It's sitting at 80 because his attack doesn't matter with this build. He's not doing fucking any damage anyway.
Everyone is working super hard. We should be too.
Okay. No, you're good. We're just hanging out. You can always go back and watch it. Pretty please? Pretty please?
Time to go.
Alright, I'm waiting for cryo. Okay, that's Freedom Sword. Alright, was that 13?
Is everyone? Stop.
Oh no, poor Barbara is dead. So that's pretty sizable bump up. Which is again why, like, Kazuha is very good. Is that 20k burst tick? I thought it was 13. I thought the 20k was your skill, no? I mean, damn. I mean, Kazuha was fucking broken, bro. So there is no reason why you can't run Ayaka with Shenhe and Kazuha. Oh, the 20k at the end of the burst. Okay, yeah. Well, the end of the burst is a higher tick. So you can use Ayaka with Kazuha and Shenhe, but if you had to pick between Kazuha and Shenhe, if you had to pick one to run with Ayaka, I would pick Kazuha. Because Ayaka can get all of her burst in Kazuha's buffs, I think Ayaka gains more by running Kazuha, especially with the grouping. Like, I wouldn't replace Kazuha with Shenhe in your Ayaka team, but they do work well together. That's why, like, interesting, like Shenhe is good for Ayaka, but also because of Ayaka's bursts being so big and so fast. Thanks for the background music. Is that a bot? That's pretty good. Concert stream now. Damn, that's great. How are people getting so good with that thing? I suck. On mobile even, damn. That no resin practice, huh? Oh, is it? Okay. It's pretty fucking hard on controller. Someday. Someday. I'm not very musically inclined to begin with.
As a jeweler,
Sorry, so can we try, anyone have a normal attacker that they want to try Yunjin? My Yunjin will buff a little bit less because I don't have the 4-piece husk bonus.
In the life of the traveler.
So it'll be a little bit lower because of that.
I'm learning more about you all the time.
Oh, she does. Yeah, it's actually fucking cool. Do you both want to throw on normal attackers like Kokomi, or you can use Barbara? You just want to use normal attacks with Barbara. We can try it on there. But if you want to try, you can use Ayaka. Just use normal attacks. Let me get my burst up.
Flag slide.
Look at crystallized shields, bro. We can do Pyro Cube.
Flag slide.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Observe.
I forgot to see what it was before we burst.
And step.
What do you normally do for damage? Show me, I guess, now you can do it without Yunjin. I thought I saw like 2,400 or something. 44? Yeah, it's like doubling Kazuo's normals, right? But that's the thing, you have to, if you normally throw in charge attacks, you have to kind of train your muscles to not and just use normal attacks. So it's good for like Ioi, Mia, Kokomi, if you're using like Rust Child, Thundering Pulse Child. Poor Barbara's down. We lost Barbara. It's gonna take me a long time to knock this down with Crystallize. Do you want to try like Child on like Primo? Nope, I don't need that. Like Primo Gia Bishop or something? Yeah, in terms of percentage, in terms of like, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it's not like went from like 2,000 something, like 4,000 something. The And that's, again, that's without, like, there's two buffs that I don't have. So one, I'm not getting this, what is it, 20%? I'm going to refine this a little bit more. So I'm not getting the 20% defense buff from this, and I'm not getting the defense buff from this. So this is a smaller buff than I would normally get in, like, single player. Oh, what's up, Minecon? No, yeah. Let's try. You want to try some normal attacks on a boss? You want to take out a boss? It's actually interesting. A physical DPS build on Yunjin is kind of better than you think. It's actually kind of better than you think. I might throw on shit. Should I do this? Oh, then my crit rate. My crit rate takes a pretty big hit. I'll have, like, literally no crit. So for me, it'll be better. Yeah, let's do a little... Poor Ayaka's gonna suffer there.
Observe.
It's a child. He's pretty good for, like, all these characters, right? I guess Barbara, he has some Hydra resistance, right? That's alright. We're gonna buff her, so it'll be fine. Her animations are very slick, though. I didn't think that noise was gonna stay in, and I actually thought it was gonna get annoying. But it's actually so rare that you hear it.
My new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
No, only normals. So you gotta just, like, spam. So no charges, just gotta spam normal attacks. She does. Shanna does.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Yeah. As of right now, she's just, like, a little bit better than Bennett in a lot of cases. Unless you're talking about, like, really fast hitters like Chi-Chi or something, she gets a big bonus from Yunjin. Yoimiya is kind of tied with Bennett. My Bennett has C6, so he gets the pirate bonus too. So my Bennett is, like, pretty much better than Yunjin. But the benefit for Yunjin is that you don't have to stand in his circle, actually, which is kind of cool. We might need heals, but it's up to you. I'd say Barbara, probably.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Possible left. Fourth time. Not bad.
Pretty good. And see how, like, spread out we can be, and so we all get the buff even to spread out. That's pretty sweet. I think Yunjin is really good for co-op if you have normal attackers. You see how everyone has the flags, so everyone's getting the buff? It's great. I think Yunjin is great. She's balanced. I'd say Bennett is obviously not balanced, so I think Yunjin is a good character. More characters should have been like Yunjin to begin with, but instead we have Bennett, you know, whatever. There's obviously no reason why you can't use Yunjin with Bennett.
Fire hazard.
So
My apologies.
similar to like Kazuha and
Why has everyone stopped
Someone went, and someone
Blood fly.
I'm a fan. Yeah, you look like you were lagging, bro. It looked like you were lagging. Should we try?
Take flight.
Let's see. Is it? Oh no, they're shared. Not shared. I just remember it being busted.
Shoo.
All the musicians. Yeah, I don't know it. Alright. Alright, we got one more, Oh, I don't know what that is.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
Okay.
How greedy of me.
I don't know that reference. Oh, Raiden. Raiden. Oh. It's like, what is that? I don't remember that scene. I don't remember the music. But that's nice. Sounds nice. Okay. So one more boss or whatever. Let's roll. What do y'all want? Someone pick. I'll either use Yunjin or Shenhead, depending on what you guys want. Alright, let's roll. I don't know if Mike is in the stream. Never enough Ayagas. Is it gonna be? It's fucking cryo. Of course it's cryo. I have a keyboard. Yeah, like $10 Bluetooth keyboard. Oh no, that's cryo, I think. I think that's cryo. Pretty sure that's cryo. It does look similar, but I think that's cryo.
My pole
A
arm
blade
doesn't
is like a
distinguish
key.
friend from foe.
Only
And
those
there
who
is clearly
sample
a
it many
limit to the red
times can
rope's power.
appreciate its true qualities.
That's why I loathe crowded areas.
Yeah, that's true. Or use like a, yeah, if you have like a Iridescent Inventor person. I think, because I got a level up for talent. It's level 6 right now, it's 11%.
Hi.
By ordinance divine.
One with wind and cloud.
Unleash. Cloud. Surrender. Take your light. Regret
Time to
this.
go.
We're doing alright.
Time to go.
Alright, we're gonna hold for Ayaka's charge attacks.
Cryo incarnate.
Ready?
Obey. Embrace the edge.
Ow. Not bad.
Manifest. By ordinance divine.
Okay, we're doing okay.
My will embodied.
I saw that like triple 30k charge attack, right? Against the cryo primo? Oh, was it? Yeah, so using Kazuha with Shenhe is obviously very strong.
Let's dance.
I have a C0 kind of trash build Ayaka, so I always like to see a good Ayaka. This will be a good grand finale to end the stream. Let's do it. Let me get my burst real quick. Should be like 1 E to get it up. There you go.
Time.
So similarly, just I guess if Drift is going to use Kazuha, if you can knock it down with Barbara, and then stop attacking so the cryo applies, and then Kazuha can swirl And then Mycon can burst. I do wish she had a different charge attack. At least she got like a decent animation coming out of it. I like the little twirl. But that little drill move is kind of lame.
Do your master's bidding!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Surrender! Unleash! Whirling snow! Obey!
So that was pretty fast. Yep. Very nice. Very nice.
A blade embrace.
Take flight!
One with nature.
DPS Kazuma. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna wrap up here. Been a fun couple hours. We got some Yunjin and Shanna tested in, which is sweet. I like them. I think they fit in pretty well. I think they kind of are side grades in a lot of cases. But more interesting ones than some of the ones we have, which I think is cool.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Yeah, join the Discord. We're hanging out in the Discord. Discord link is in the description. Flat defense is great on your defense stands if you're using Edo, so, not bad. Alright, bro. Fun hanging. I'll catch y'all at the next stream. I'll post it either tomorrow or the next day. We'll do another one. I'll catch y'all later. Peace.